Hello, fellow fantasy sports fans. Welcome to MFSN, the Hub's Fantasy Baseball Draft. It is our live draft. We're starting 2 minutes early so that you can actually see before the draft starts. And you can see the clock is ticking down. We got under 2 minutes to go. We've drawn random spots in the draft. Casey picking number 5. That's a pretty good spot. I am always in number 11, as Casey said before the broadcast. It's literally, I think occasionally I'm 12. But
I think you were 10 and 1.
Maybe 10, but I'm always back end in baseball drafts. In hockey, for some reason, I get like 1, 2, or 3 almost all the time. I don't know what it is. Charmed hockey life. So Ross is picking number 9. So yeah, we can talk about whatever. You guys will unfortunately be able to see my cue, but just try not to pay much attention. Then maybe I can actually take that down. Is that possible?
No, I'm on.
Ooh, there
do
it
the
is.
Opposite. Anything you have on cue, I do the opposite. So even some of you.
No,
on cue,
I just took it down. I just took it down. So now I think I can.
No, but I'm not taking any of your. I mean, I see you have Devin Williams as your first pick. I don't think
that's right. I have injured closer. Injured closer. Devin Williams is my first pick.
Hey, Case, not only make a bet that Garrett Cole not pitch 1 inning for the Yankees this year. What do you think?
Ooh,
I'll take the bet.
I say he comes to LA. He's coming to LA next week to get it.
Neil Elitrosh, yes, Neil Elitrosh.
And I say they're going to shut him down and operate it on.
All right, so I'm putting down some players that I'm potentially interested in, but I make no guarantees about where I'm going to pick these.
Okay,
players.
so Spencer Strider, you like? That's a no-brainer. Jose Ramirez, hometown guy, gets no press at all playing in Cleveland. And if you look at his fantasy numbers,
here we go.
We're about to start.
Monster.
All right, here we go.
You have some time. You don't pick yet.
I don't pick yet, but the draft has begun. Clint McKinley is on the clock. He's currently on auto.
Ronald Acuna has been the number 1 pick in 98% of Yahoo's drafts.
I don't know why you wouldn't pick him.
Well, and he's on auto draft, so I think he's going to take him.
I'm pretty sure.
He did not.
Wait, what just happened?
Did he take?
Pete Alonso. Woo! All right.
The Mets fans are drinking the juice, which I love. It's great.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
Chris Atwater picking number 2, and he got Ronald Acuna. I know he's happy about
that.
Wow,
I'm shocked.
Notice.
Unbelievable.
All right, Uncle Ted.
Wow, it means I could get Mookie Betts possibly.
Yeah, Uncle Ted says Corbin Carroll, easy. Okay, Mookie Betts goes 3rd. Oh, no, he went 4th.
Yeah, I was hoping that.
Oh, Bobby Witt Jr. went 3rd. Okay, so Casey's picking. Now, these picks, Casey, we only have 30 seconds.
Witt. I say Casey.
I wanted Bobby Witt.
Uncle Ted has made a recommendation to you, but you chose Julio Rodriguez. Now,
I did.
Where does let's see.
There went Corbin.
Went Corbin Carroll next. That's Uncle Ted's first pick. So coming up, Juan Soto.
I think Uncle
Ted
took him first in our dynasty draft too. He's a big fan.
Yeah, well, I think he picked 2nd in the dynasty
and
draft.
He lives with his mother, not Uncle Ted, Corbin Carroll.
It's like, don't talk about Uncle Ted like that.
Uncle Ted might, I don't know.
His mother does his laundry for him and drops him off at the ballpark, which I love. I love that part of his life.
Uncle Ted says Ohtani slugs 635. Insane. I just wish he wasn't utility.
I don't think he's going to make it back to me though, Ted.
Who, Ohtani?
Yeah.
He's not going to make it back to you. That's almost for sure.
I know. I was.
Oh, and there we go. Ross.
That's because Ross is. Well, you have to understand Ross. He loves the Dodgers.
All right, so let's see, and I'm drafting, as you guys know, with MFSN fan Eric. Here we go. All right, I got to make a pick. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take Strider.
There you go. Get the strikeouts, man.
I mean, we'll see if Eric is pleased with that, but
it's funny.
I just think that the pitchers are undervalued right now.
Didn't you say he is a college baseball player or something?
Eric is apparently a college baseball player. Yes,
I wonder if he's a
Uncle
pitcher.
Ted said starters, yuck, and I understand that. But then again, you have to understand the league you're playing in.
So Kyle Tucker and Fernando Tatis.
And
the good news is it means you can get some pretty good offensive players. Good pick.
I decided Yordan Alvarez. So I've built some offense and some pitching into the team, and I think I know what I'm doing next.
The only issue with Alvarez is you get 0 speed, but other than that, he might.
Well,
be the
that's one
best.
issue. The other is, in this league they're not just outfielders; they're left fielders. So it's like, hey, so I can't play him in right, I can't play him in center. I can play him in left, and I can play him in outfield, and I can play him in utility. But
It's
I
funny
still like
because my Wi-Fi isn't doing that great. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear
Yeah,
you.
now we can.
Yeah, so I can't press draft. I can't draft anybody. It's on auto, basically.
Go, Ross, get on your phone. You can do this on your phone. You have the Yahoo app?
I don't think I have the app on my phone.
So who did you auto pick?
I don't know. Right now it's
Ohtani.
I can't get anything on my computer.
Okay, you got to get it on the phone. Go to the app store on your phone.
All right, I'll take all 30 seconds. How's that?
Ooh,
yeah. Took Austin Riley right.
Slow it down.
It's okay. I put it in. Okay, I'm going to the app store, and what do I do now?
Search for Yahoo. Should be sports.
Yeah, I took Ozzy Albies, by the way, just because second base is so thin.
I think that's a great pick. Hey, Case, can you manage the comments? I want you just to bring up the comments because I'm managing the draft and some other things. Okay. And I don't want to miss what Uncle Ted is saying here, or anybody who makes comments. We want to respond. Ellie Dela Cruz.
I can't pass up Simeon, my favorite player by far. Ellie De La Cruz already. Nice.
Yeah. And this is interesting, too, because we've got a lot of people that are on auto draft, but they're taking, players that don't seem to be ranked that way.
Who did I take so far, guys? I'm curious.
You took Ohtani first. You took Ohtani first, and who else? Hold on. I'll find out for you.
It was nope. You got to go other way.
Yeah, right. Ohtani, and then Matt Olson.
Oh,
Matt Olson is a Ross hero.
Ross is a fan.
Wow. Okay. So.
Okay, tell me what's going on. I can comment.
Okay, Vlad just went to Chris Atwater.
I have to change my team name.
Chris Atwater's having a good draft.
Damn it. Language.
Well, you waited too long.
Zach
I waited
Wheeler.
too long. Third round.
Oh. There's 12 teams.
Yeah.
It is tough drafting from certain spots, but
so I took, hold on. Since it's not outfield, I took center field. So I'm not going to take Luis Robert as another outfielder. I will, however. Ooh.
I wish we had more time on these picks. 30 seconds goes fast.
30 seconds is great.
I'm going to take Gunnar Henderson.
That's a good pick. So wait, you have Albies and Henderson. So you've filled 2 spots that are not easy to fill.
I took care of my middle infield or second and third. Uncle Ted said Adolis. You know what, Ted? That was who I was deciding between, Adolis and Gunnar Henderson. I like some outfielders that are available in the middle rounds. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to get if at third base if I wait too long. And it was a long time until I pick again.
Yeah. I definitely see that. I'm looking at it right now.
Ross, did you pick somebody or was it auto drafted?
See, I don't love this, but with third base being what it is, I feel like I have to take Manny Machado. I'm going to do it. All right. I'm going to tell Eric he wanted Adolis. Adolis was taken, grabbed Manny Machado to fill third base. Okay. This is some serious multitasking going on here. I think I know who I'm taking next. Okay, it's not Michael Harris. Where is my guy? Hold on a second. Oh, I know what's going on. I was stuck on third base there, And what I need is this guy. Now, if I do this, this is going to end very badly for me, but I can't help it.
Justin Verlander.
No. The reason I think this might be bad is that I took Matt McLean in our other draft also. Now I've doubled down on one player. It's a guarantee he's going to get injured, suspended, or something. But here's the thing. Second base, really hard to fill.
Oh, he thinks Bregman's going to have a big year. And he also likes Lindor. Now, the thing I have to be very aware of, Uncle Ted, is for those of you who know me at all, I am obsessed with youth when it comes to, I'm an ageist, but in a redraft league, doesn't really matter. If I think they're going to have a good year, I don't care how old they are, right? So I'm going to have to be mindful. All right, so it's my pick. And I am, going to take, who do I want? God, 30 seconds goes so fast.
Yep. I got to see. Why are the stats not?
I'm going to take
populating?
CJ Abrams. I have 4 guys who can run. So now I don't have to worry about that.
Did you guys notice that on Yahoo, they're not populating the stats? It's like, nothing's happening here.
No, you mean it's stats where?
Right here. Look where I'm highlighting.
Well, I'm not looking at that because I have it on 2 screens. Well, you mean right in the center there? That's because those are batter stats and those are all pitchers. If you scroll to the right.
Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. All right. Good point. All right. No, but okay.
Wait.
Hold
I'm
you're
going to
right.
give
You're right.
up and just do auto draft. It's a good social
Oh, no.
experiment here.
No, Ross, we can do better than this. It's the Yahoo app. Let me see if I can send it to you. Hold on a second. Talk about multitasking.
No, I tried.
This is insane.
My Wi-Fi is not working.
Give me a second. I'll send it to you.
I'm not getting any. I have to reset my computer. It's
But I'll just send it straight to your phone. Straight to your phone.
It's fine. Let's just keep going. Tell me who.
Fine. I sent it to your phone.
Who's been being picked. Okay.
Well, Josh Hader just went. Let's get this window a little bit bigger. Can we do that? I can't see that. All right. Well, Kevin Gausman just went. Pablo Lopez, Edwin Diaz. We're starting to get closers and pitchers going. Okay. George Kirby just went. Let's see. Who else? Luis Castillo went before. Oh, Adley Rutschman had went. That was the first catcher to go. And this is a 2-catcher league, Ross. Is that right?
Yeah, 2 catchers.
2 catchers. That does change that.
What do I need still? First base.
Sometimes when I'm in draft, I feel like I need it.
Insane.
It's ridiculous. You can do it. I knew you were going to take Royce Lewis.
I don't need him. I have a third baseman and a shortstop already, but I was out of time.
Well, okay. So if you run out of time, that's a good tip for everybody. It's if you run out of time, then take a player that has great value. At least you can trade him.
That was my thinking. Or I have a middle and quarter infield spot.
Yeah, we've got middle infielders in this, and a corner. We do have a corner infield spot, right? This league has like
just middle infield.
Oh, just middle. Okay.
No corner, but there's middle, I think.
All right. Now, Uncle Ted is saying, and I totally agree with him, build y'all's queues. He's right about that. However,
yeah,
I haven't had any time because I'm managing so many things. It is Ross's pick. He's, I guess, going to auto pick for now, but we're going to see if we can get him online. This is going to be an interesting year. You're going to take Aaron Nola probably because he's the highest ranked player. Let's see. No, you took Emmanuel Clase. It's like AI has taken over your team.
I don't understand. Yeah.
No. Okay, before the draft started.
Oh, Nolan Jones. I was thinking of drafting Nolan Jones. He just got taken. However, this is someone that Eric definitely wanted in a 2-catcher league. He wanted Real Muto. I'm going to take him. So there we go. I got my first catcher in a 2-catcher league. That feels good. Now, who next? Oh my God. Look at, wow, things thin out very, very quickly.
They do. I don't remember it going this thin this quickly. And
it's pretty weird.
I think it's because it's right, left, center.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so, wow, this is going to go so fast too. 22 seconds to make this pick. And Uncle Ted's right. I should be queued up by this point, but there just was too much going on in this kind of draft. So I'm going to go ahead and get my first baseman. This is trouble
Who'd you
also.
take?
I just doubled up
Ah.
on Tristan Casas, who I got in the other league as well. Now I've just set myself up for a complete disaster. All right. Are you managing the chat at all?
Chat? No, because I'm trying to queue up players.
Okay. Uncle
We have
Ted
30
said,
seconds.
yeah, Uncle Ted's saying, do this. And then we can't get to his picks. Okay. He says, grab Yainer Diaz to stack with JT. I like that.
Is this a 2-catcher league?
This is a 2-catcher league.
Catcher,
Oh my gosh.
2 catchers,
All
two
right, let's
catchers.
see.
So you have to take a two guys.
Oh my God.
This is just flying along. I mean, I can barely keep track of what is even happening. This is
tell me
madness.
who's getting drafted.
Well,
Freddie Peralta, Gleyber Torres.
Jordan Romero went
David
for.
Torres, it's early.
Tariq Skubal. I
Peralta.
like that pick at 61.
Where are my queued up players?
No, JT went. See,
All right, this
what
is
I
for
did
you,
was
Uncle Ted.
for this reason, basically, I queued up like all my picks. Like
Where
before
is
the
my
draft.
queue? I don't even know where my queue is.
That's your
Seriously,
cue.
where is it?
What do you mean?
Oh, it's
on the
over on the
side?
top right.
It should be on the right.
Okay. Wow.
And you press the star.
Yeah,
So
I know
right now,
that.
you're
I just didn't
queuing
know
up
where they
Logan
went.
Gilbert.
I
I'm
do like
thinking,
Logan Gilbert.
well, look, I'm just thinking I'm going to need a pitcher here. In all likelihood, I have first base, I have second base, I have third base. What am I doing at shortstop? I need to check that out. Shortstops. Oh my God. What? Oh, I'm still not loving what's left. Jesus Christ.
So would you just go to player? Yeah, you did. I see what you did. So you went to player, went to shortstop, and
I'm
it
just
gives you
looking
all
at
the
who's
shortstops
available.
that are available. I love O'Neal Cruz. I think he'll have 25 home runs. I like
I like
Nico
O'Neal.
Horner.
Okay.
He's a space dealer.
Well, I'm wondering about Nico Horner because, especially in a league like this, where, I think we have singles, doubles, triples. Like a good hitter like Nico Horner is more valuable in this league, I think. So I'm going to queue him up as a possibility.
Did I leave grand slams in there too as a category?
I don't even remember, but we should check. In fact,
See-
you can't check. Your computer's not working.
It's this. Let me see.
Wow, shortstop got thin fast.
I took Bichette. Casey likes
What's
him.
that? Bichette? Yeah, no, boy, that's great. I'd love if Bichette were available now, I would pounce on it.
Casey likes
All right.
Dante Bichette.
I did like Dante Bichette a lot, and Vinny Castilla, and
Larry
that whole
Walker.
team.
Remember Larry Walker?
I was Larry Walker,
Larry Walker.
Todd Helton,
Todd
Andre
Helton.
Galarraga.
Hall
So
of
Kyle
Famer Todd
Kyle
Helton.
Schwarber just went. You guys
Andres
know.
Galarraga.
Let's see.
Casey hates
Uh,
Kyle Schwarber.
Uncle Ted says,
Casey will
sucks
never
for whoever the
draft Schwarber on his team.
is using. Everyone gets to see your queue. Exactly, Uncle Ted, and that's me.
Ted, I can't
uh,
even draft. I'm
Todd Helton was a beast. Yeah,
locked in
So-
to my queue.
I think. Oh wow, wait, did all of those pitchers that I wanted go, and now Nico Horner went? My God, this is a disaster. So now I got to go back to the drawing board and figure out.
Well, remember, this is a 12-team league, which,
With 30 seconds to make a pick.
30
Yeah,
seconds.
wow.
I'm just saying. That's not a lot of time.
No. How many people are online drafting?
There are currently 6 watching us at least right now, but I don't know how accurate that number is, honestly. Okay.
No, but how many are drafting in our league?
Oh, Christian
Christian-
Encarnacio Strand just went. Will Smith went. I was thinking about him. So I'm going to go for a rebound year from Carlos Correa. I don't love it, but I need a shortstop.
O'Neal
take
Cruz isn't available?
He was gone. Oh no, he's available. But I
Oh, how
actually
about-
I prefer in a redraft league. I actually prefer Correa. It's close.
Correa gets hurt every year. I mean,
What's that?
is Casey going to take Bucks again? He has to.
I will at some point, just for shits and giggles.
Okay, so now I'm going to go for my second pitcher. And it's going to be...
I see O'Neill Cruz. He hasn't been taken.
No, I told you he wasn't. I made a mistake. Okay, I went with Jesus Luzardo.
I love his strikeout.
Casey likes. I'll tell you, Casey likes. He likes Cole Ragans.
Yep.
Casey likes Nick Castellanos.
I'm just going to keep queuing up players. I can do the best I can. All right, we've got a question coming in from Chris Shank. Good to see you here, Chris. I can have 3 holdovers: Corbin Burns or Ellie De La Cruz. You mean from keepers? Ellie De La Cruz.
I don't know what your team looks like, but
Keeping Witt and Jordan Alvarez, he says.
I think Ellie has a bigger ceiling. I mean, he's been
and I
striking out in spring training like crazy.
Yeah, but I think pitchers come and go so fast.
Yeah. I mean, Ed De La Cruz, his strikeout rate in spring training is like 60%. It's crazy. He's like whipping crazy there.
Yeah.
I mean, Casey could be right. Casey predicted he's going to be a bust.
Uncle Ted was giving tips for how you could turn off your auto draft, Ross. If you want to see that, this was the comment he made.
I don't have any. It's not letting me do anything on my computer right now.
You have no functional computer, so it's just not working.
Basically, it's on and it's working because I'm there with you guys, but it's not working, which is fine. I trust.
It's fine. I don't even need it. Just leave me behind.
You know what? It's going to be
for the Wolves.
on my. I have no idea who's on my. That's who's been taken though.
I don't need that arm.
Ha-Seong Kim just went.
Yep, Christian
Walker. Christian Walker, I like. He strikes out a lot. Christian Walker is not Jewish.
Yep, you love that joke.
William Contreras.
In basketball, wasn't there a player that you made that joke about? I think it was Christian Wood.
Yes.
It's easy, like the actual cross.
You guys, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and we got
was Christopher Cross
basketball, right? You can see your Maryland won yesterday.
Who just went? Nick Castellanos. All right. I need a first baseman.
All right. So go to let me see who's available. I can help you.
I already just got one.
Who do you get?
Torkelson.
I already did it.
Spencer Torkelson.
What college did Torkelson go to? I forgot.
University of Arizona.
No, Arizona State.
It never gets old to me.
It just never gets old.
How many Oakland A's are you going to take?
These players are just flying off.
Casey, you got to take some Oakland A's.
Cedric Mullins. Hey, Ross, you were auto drafting and you got Cedric Mullins.
I told you I queued a bunch of players before the draft.
Well, there you go. That's smart. That's smart drafting.
That's why I'm not panicking. I'll take my luck on my cues.
Yep. I'll take my cues from my cues.
Yeah, I mean that's why.
Josh Naylor, that's a good second catcher.
It's always good to do the draft.
No, Bo Naylor is the catcher.
Oh, Josh. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Josh Naylor is first base.
I made sure I took off Cole and Williams off my draft board.
Wow, this is amazing how fast things drop off. Oh, and it's also amazing how fast this all goes. Well, all right, I'm going to take Evan Carter and hope that works.
Casey likes Evan Carter.
I had him queued up for my
Casey has Evan Carter in our other league, I think.
Well, we can, that sets us up for trading.
Hey,
right?
I have a lot of I have a lot of shortstops.
Hey, do you think Dylan Cease going to the Padres helps him in fantasy?
Yes, I do. But I also I kind of just expected him to rebound anyway. See what you think about this. Jordan Walker. What do you think?
I like it. I had him on my queue somewhere.
All right, it's like 21
I'm trying to fill out the. Yeah, well, and he's at this point, it's funny how fast people become post-hype sleepers. All right, so Chris, just getting back to you again, we all think Ellie De La Cruz. Hopefully that helps. All right.
Wit.
Uncle Ted says Yandy Diaz, easy, and Chas McCormick. And
I like Chas.
I'm not a big Chas McCormick guy.
You just took Walker Buehler.
Oh, who took Walker Buehler?
Ross.
Okay.
He's coming back in April. Next year, the Dodgers pitching staff's going to be like the best pitching staff I've ever seen. Because you got 5 legitimate, like, number one team. It's not really fair.
All right, I'm taking my
absurd
second
what's
catcher.
happening there. You're taking your second catcher? Oh, good pick.
I probably
All
didn't. I probably haven't taken any catchers yet.
Probably not. Let's see. Who can I
It's a
get?
run.
Who can I get as a starter that I like? Imagine if I take Verlander.
Take Brian Wu. I like Wu.
I like Wu too. Sorry, too easy.
Too
That
easy.
pitching staff for
I
Seattle
really
is
like
pretty good
Wu.
too.
For sure.
Take Papio. I like him too.
I like Pepio.
Papio. Uncle Ted loves Papio. He's been trying to get it in our dynasty league. He's been putting offers in for him.
Has he actually? Because Uncle Ted
Yeah.
said why even trade? He's just playing games now.
Oh, he's not fair. He's making offers to a team that has Papio, and he's like making all these horrible trade offers, but whatever.
Horrible trade offers.
Chris Bassett, I like.
You know I won't pick Jose Barrios. I do like Pepe.
This is a trigger for you, I think.
Who is?
Jose Barrios.
He's not a trigger level. I just don't like.
How about Amir Garrett?
No, even he's not a. There's very few players that are
Justin
Tell
truly.
a story.
Upton.
Tell everybody tell a story about Amir Garrett. Picked him up over.
Okay,
waivers
he's
and
not.
started
He's
him.
not triggering, but it is a funny story. I decided, he was pitching well, and I picked him up, and I needed a spot start. I was like, "What's the worst that could happen?" Right? So I plug
Yeah.
Amir Garrett in. It was, I think it was a home game, Cincinnati, and
Yeah.
he lasted a third of an inning, and
Yeah.
he allowed 10 runs. Like, it just completely destroyed.
Is that bad?
Is that not good?
Is that not good?
He destroyed your ERA.
How about next
Let
week?
me tell you what he destroyed: your ERA, your WHIP, and what else? Whatever.
I mean, it
other
was
categories
mostly
you have.
ERA and WHIP. Okay, I'm up. Hold on a second. I got to figure this out.
So you immediately, and I was sleeping. It was like 3 a.m. You called me and said, "Listen, you screwed my team over with your Cincinnati Red player. I'm going to get you."
That's
and
right.
you hung up. Remember?
I do not remember that, but I remember
okay,
you telling me
maybe
that you were on an acid trip, and that happened. I do remember that.
Guys, Casey, the Giants there's some in the Barkley signing in the Eagles. They're investigating it. There could be some foul play going on.
Yeah, for tampering. Yeah, I saw that.
What happens?
I got
We'll know in a week
Pepio.
what's going on. I like Papio.
So he's my
He's a
third starter.
Man. The Dodger, they got him in the Dodger trade.
Yep. Now I've already taken all of my catchers. I don't need that. I have an infield. I need a middle infielder. I need a center fielder, and I need some closers. That's what I need right now.
Okay, so show people how you do that. Go to relief.
Okay, so
Let's say
go to what? Well, the first thing
go to
I'm doing
relief
is
pitchers.
yeah, I could do that, but
You-
actually, first I'm combing through to see is there anybody who's fallen down the list too far that really I should grab.
Okay, let's look.
Like Christopher Morel, I could end up taking him.
I like Christopher Miller too. I think he's going to be good. He's available. If you look at his positions, he can play second base also. In this league,
Well-
if you guys notice, I made it so it's just not outfield. It's right field, center field, and left field.
Oh, I know.
Yes, I was cursing you.
Yeah, because
Just
every
to
time we
make
have
your
to,
life hell, Casey Scheinfeld.
It worked.
it definitely
Well,
worked.
that's what I do. I'd like to, torture Casey.
Here's
Sounds like
Ian
fun.
Happ, who thinks is one of my triggers. He's more just somebody that I think is
You
overrated.
hate Ian.
Hunter
Oh,
Dozier.
you
I
University of Cincinnati graduate.
I don't hate
too.
anybody except a very small select list, and Ian Happ does not qualify. But
Okay,
oh,
fine.
Pete Fairbanks, that's good. Okay, so now I need to go over to relief pitchers and see. God, what is
Okay, what?
left?
See, people
Yeah, I
that
have
are
to
watching
take
that
one
will
too,
watch
Dan,
again
so.
want to see how you do that. So you go there. You got
Okay,
got
I'm picking
Jansen.
pitchers that I think are going to have
We just
very
talked
solid
about
roles.
Jose Alvarado.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that.
Are there holds in this league, Ross?
Are there what? No, I
Holds.
hate holds. Just so you know, Ross hates holds. I didn't do holds.
All right. Well, I'm sorry to have subjected you to holds in the other league, but that's
No, it's fine. It's
that's
fine.
payback for
I just
making
don't like
left
it.
fielders.
I was going to say, yeah.
See, I gave you
let's see.
2 catchers. I gave you outfielders.
Uncle
that you
Ted says
gotta-
I can't trade because all of my players are too good. I'm learning. You know, you have to learn about your league mates, and one of the things I'm learning about
he
Uncle
wants
Ted
half-
is
he wants half the
basically
Uncle
to
Ted.
not take
He-
too
he-
seriously anything he says.
Ted does not struggle from a lack of confidence.
No.
You like Tanner Scott too? I thought we talked about him for an hour earlier.
Who, me?
I don't know.
No,
Tanner
you
Scott
like
was brought
Tanner
up.
Scott. Oh, no, Uncle Ted likes Tanner Scott. He compared
okay.
him to Garrett Cole in terms of points on Fantrax.
Yeah, he had 90 and Garrett Cole at 100, which.
Sure, if Garrett Cole misses the first 2 months
So
of the season.
I have a feeling Garrett Cole's not going to play baseball this year for the Yankees at all.
Who's he going to play for?
It's a minor league team for rehab, and then they find out that he can't pitch anymore, and then he'll sit out the whole year. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling, Casey. Your Cy Young winner may not be pitching this year.
Well,
It's possible.
And he
what did
probably
they
screwed
say?
over
What
a
did they
lot of
say about
people.
the injury?
They
I
said that.
don't. They're trying to be very coy.
Yeah,
You know,
typical.
See, the last time he pitched,
Yankees.
he was not. The arm was not.
He's saying his arm feels like it does after you throw 100 pitches when he only throws
Yeah.
like 30.
Ooh, that's not
Yeah.
good.
There
Okay,
you go.
is that not good? So I got Kimbrel, as you know. Oh, there goes Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, your
The
favorite.
devil. I'm gonna go with. I think. Now, would you go with Alvarado or Alex Lange?
Desperado.
I think I'm
Probably
gonna go with Lange
Alvarado.
just because I think he's got the role locked up more. Okay,
Yeah,
so I've
Uncle
added
Ted
2.
love
He loves who? Let's see.
Lange.
I think the Yankees know he's out and don't want to say anything until opening day, and the season tickets are all sold. I think you're right, Uncle Ted.
The season tickets are already sold.
Now, Uncle Ted thinks I should have gone with Tanner Scott there. I think he has much more of a questionable role, so why not go with Lange? That's what I'm thinking. But anyways, I got my 2 closers, which I needed because you got to
You
compete.
need 2.
You need at least 2 in this league. Vinny Pasquantino, the Pasquatch, or I believe he's...
Remember, he was like your breakout player a couple years ago.
Last year, at the beginning of
traded
last
for
year,
him.
I traded for him in our keeper league, which is now defunct because I wanted to
You
start
just
a better
solved it
league.
because you guys quit. But keep going.
I love how Ross
we're
just
quitters.
frames it that way, just while we're live. Love it. No, I worked very hard to be a good commissioner there, and it just eventually there was not enough energy there. We needed better energy, so we got a new league. We brought over anybody who wanted to. They were all invited, and a good portion. So 6 of us are from that league. So there we go. Tanner
Flat to
Scott
the
just
bone,
went
Bob.
to Sonic Death Monkeys. Can you name the movie reference? Where's it from?
I don't know.
You don't? High Fidelity. That was the band
Well,
name
that
of
was
Jack Black.
Was a long time ago, man.
Yeah,
That's good, Dan.
But you know what? I actually watched that movie 2 days ago. Pretty weird.
Did you watch it with the kids, or did you just watch it by yourself?
I do not watch, rated R movies with the kids usually. Not yet. But,
And your kids are 20 and 18, and you don't watch rated. Wow, that's like,
they are
they-
14 and 10. And
I think coddle. Oh, okay. Didn't know.
Hey, she'll be 15 soon.
Well, I have watched Ferris Bueller with my
I was
oldest.
gonna say I watch rated R movies with my kids, and they're only 14.
Well, Ferris Bueller's not R though. I mean, High Fidelity
But-
would be really uncomfortable to watch with my kids. Casey, you're coming up in 5 picks.
Yep.
Cal Raleigh just went. Gavin Williams went. Now, normally I might like that pick, but I heard that he's injured. Riley Green went. I really like that pick. That was a smart pick.
Like Riley Green, like Spencer on Detroit. As I've been saying, I think Detroit Tigers will contend in the horrible Central Division. I like
right.
their pitching. Curveball can be the Cy Young.
I like it a lot.
Casey does not agree. Mitch Keller just signed a big contract, Casey.
We might get to him. You
Brandon
never know.
Pfaadt I like too. There's
I
Mason
went
Miller.
with Brian Wu. I
Mason
like
Miller.
Brian Wu.
Mason Miller makes
I like
Ross
Abbott.
laugh.
I like Abbott. I like
Hey, Abbott.
Jordan Montgomery.
Hey,
has not
you
signed.
guys.
Oh, a sloth reference. Nice. Okay, I'm picking in 2 picks, and I know what I'm
Let's see
doing?
who's going.
Mhm. Wow, I don't like having you, Darvish. I don't think I can do that. I just don't even think I can do it.
That one's a little triggering.
If that's triggering for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Dear.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go get some position flexibility. I like Christopher Morel. He's got second base eligibility and center field and right field. So I can move him around a little bit. Now, I'm going to pick next. Oh, I think I know who I'm going to get. Well,
I like the Merrill Kelly pick.
I'm going to draft Alvarado. I got him. He fell to me.
Desperado.
Alvarado.
If only he was an Eagle.
Then he'd be a football player. Why don't you come to your senses? So now I have
throw some strike.
I decided, you know what? Why not do that? Because I see Chris Shank has said, thanks to us. You are welcome, Chris. We're looking out for you. Please let us know if you need any other opinions. We're here. Uncle Ted says Jack Flaherty is this year's Zach Eflin. Reese Olson is this year's Kyle Bradish.
He might be this year's Zach Efron. Oh, my pick. All right, guys.
This is great. Watch
Why
this
not?
pick, guys.
Who'd you go with? It didn't register.
Jared
Oh, here
Kelenic.
it is. Oh my God, he went in on Jared Kelenic. Well, this could be the year because I didn't pick him.
And it's Atlanta. I think he just has a higher floor and ceiling there. I just he's in a better lineup.
I like
It's a better
Kelenic.
hitter's park.
He needed a change of scenery.
Imagine if the Mets never traded him and him trying to play with his ability in New York. He would have been eaten alive.
Okay, let's see if you guys get this reference. I think you guys will, but hopefully other people will. Uncle Ted says, you're going full Marmol strategy, Dan. Carlos Marmol. It's true. I really am. I if you can't find starting pitchers you like, go for the relievers.
It's true. He has a small penis.
Actually,
Casey, where are you? Are you in your basement? Casey, where are you?
Yeah.
Where are you doing your show from?
I'm doing
the
it
man
from my
cave?
basement. Well, it's
Do you have
my
college
basement
basketball
right
on?
now. No.
Oh,
This is such a great time of year, though. Baseball drafts, March Madness, beginning of baseball, spring, then summer. It's just great.
got NBA,
Jacob
you got
deGrom?
NHL, you got soccer. Casey's coaching soccer. Casey has everything going on.
I do a lot of stuff.
All right, let's see. So I'm looking at my team.
Some of it.
I still don't have a center fielder, though I could play Morel there. So I could bring in another middle infielder if I wanted. But I've been
Oh, that guy was just taken.
Who was just taken?
Jake Berger. All right. I think this guy's going to have a decent year.
Who?
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
I like that pick. I suppose it depends on what you need.
I don't really need him, but he's as good as anybody out there right now, and I don't have a
I might as
glaring-
well.
I mean, I need 3 more pitchers. It says I need a middle infielder, but I have Royce Lewis in my utility, so I can put him there.
Yep. Let's see who's going now. Hunter Brown. That's an interesting pick. It's 2 picks till my turn. And I do have players queued up. Let's see. Oh, Yuki Matsui went to Ross.
There you go.
Not hugely surprising, given that he was, he's got his queue going, and he said that he was high on him.
He likes the dude.
All right, let's see who's coming next. Stealing third. This is one of the players not on auto draft. He's using his time, and he takes Jose Leclerc. And
I just realized I drafted Ozzie Albies early and then just completely forgot about second baseman.
Well, I mean, that's part of the luxury of doing it. Okay, what do you think of my pick? Kyle Harrison there.
If he works out his control, it's brilliant.
Well, here's hoping. All right. So we've got, I got one starting pitcher left I need. I got 5 bench spots. I've got center field, and I could use some backup at middle infield.
Kyber Ruiz.
I'm going to fill. This is a guy that I'm pretty high on. Jaron Duran.
I was looking at him.
So I can plug him into center field. Now I have the luxury of finding a shortstop, third base type, maybe an extra outfielder, and some pitchers. Uncle Ted says grab Colt Keat late. Well, we're getting there. We're getting too close.
It is getting late. Yeah.
Okay, now, Uncle Ted says, are we going to do a CBS March Madness bracket, $25 winner takes all? I actually do have a bracket on Yahoo, Uncle Ted, so we'll talk. I can get you into that. No problem.
Oh, yeah, you should send him the link. You can invite more
for
people.
Sure.
I need you to resend me the link. It hasn't let me. It was an error for me. So
really? Okay.
Yeah,
I sent you the money for it, though, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just combing through players to see, is there anybody who's missing? Like sometimes you can find, whoa, I didn't realize they were ranked that low.
We're on the 210th pick.
210th pick. We're getting
That's
up there.
Crazy.
So 12 teams. Well, the roster should be right.
Starting
My
rosters,
pick?
you mean?
All right.
I still have a utility spot open. Oh, I just queued him up. Jackson Holiday.
There's my second baseman if Ozzie Albies doesn't work out.
Let's see. What did Uncle Ted say? Dan, I'll send you 300 tomorrow for Greg and me. All right. I think that's great. No, I know he's talking about our other league. I appreciate it. We got to get it in before the season starts, Uncle Ted, so I appreciate it. All right. Let's see. I thought you were originally saying you would send me 300 for March Madness. So I was like, now he's joking, but now I understand you actually meant it. Dalton Varsho goes 215th. Kerry Carpenter. I'm just scrolling back to look at who just went. Brandon Pfaadt. I think that's a pretty good pick. What do you guys think of Ryan Mountcastle?
Yeah, I like him.
Who am I going to take here?
I'm just scrolling through, looking at numbers to see who is popping out of me here. Here's where you look at your needs, like, because different holes in your lineup are going to pop up. I mean, I have a ton of left fielders, which makes me think Jordan Alvarez probably not the best pick there, but it's great value anyway. But I didn't know, you don't know who you're going to take. Let's see. Will Casey take Byron Buxton? That's the question.
I am committed to not taking him.
Okay. Fair.
That is open to reinterpretation.
We'll see what happens with that. That's funny.
I like a pitcher who's named after a pitch.
Let's go to teams and you have to draft. I forgot. I want to see like who has who.
Yeah, it won't even be loaded in yet. But what you can do,
Yeah, well, go to teams. Go to
Here.
see the team thing. No, in the middle. Do you see the team thing in the middle?
oh, here it is.
There's players and then teams.
Okay, here we go. This will be
Go to
much
Casey's team.
warranted distraction for me as I try to draft. In other
I
words,
know.
hold on. No, you know what? I'll get to it in between. Let me look at. Let me concentrate on my pick first because it's coming up.
You're queued up.
I'm queued up, but that doesn't mean I know who I want.
Andrew Abbott, we like him. That's who Ross got.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. All right, who just went? Charlie Morton. Okay.
Do your
Well,
2 picks.
I like-
You can look at my team.
I like Bryce Miller. I'm gonna add him.
I like Bobby better, but
Well, I do too, but he's not available.
I know.
So,
It's a shame, though.
figure I'll add a 5th starter. I got three closers. I got 3 starters or 5 starters. Oh, but that hurts because Justin Turner was who I was going to take the next time. So that definitely hurts. Okay. Wow. I got to see if there's any third baseman worth looking at here. Oh, that's no good. I can't do that. Hold on. Oh, I'm running out of time. Woo! Oh, I don't love that, but I needed somebody.
I like that pick. I'm sorry. He's not going to hit more than 240, but he could get you 30 bombs at second base this part in the draft.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that's what I
That fits.
figured. And I'm, where was I weakest? I felt second base is, if McLean doesn't come through like I hoped he would, then, I could be in trouble there. Let's see.
All right,
Now
you can look at my roster now if you want. I don't.
All right, let's see. Let's look at Casey's roster. You are Vlad to the bone.
Go. That Lera going down. Yeah, there you go. Vlad to the bone.
Here he is. Okay. Diaz and Alvarez at catcher. Torkelson at first. Albies, Henderson. CJ Abrams. He's a minor trigger for me.
Well, I also have Royce Lewis.
I love Royce Lewis.
I love this team.
Oh, it's my pick. Holy crap.
Yep. There you go. Oh, you got Wyatt Langford. I didn't even see that. Wow, these teams are just deep. Casey, you have a lot of hitters.
Yeah. My pitching
no.
is weak, though.
You know what? Actually, we just have a lot of hitters in our starting lineup. There's tons of them.
Yeah. My pitching is not very strong right now.
Yeah, but you could always trade. All right, let's see.
I like Wu. I like Reagan. You got a lot of Logan Gilbert's good.
Gilbert's great.
Yeah.
I probably would ideally want him to be my second.
Right.
starter.
I love him, too. I don't love him as my ace.
Yeah.
Okay, you got 5 more, and then we're done.
All right, let's go to Ross's team and see what's happening here.
I have no idea who's on my team.
Okay, you
As soon as
got
I
Will
see it, it's
Smith,
gonna be-
Matt Olson. You got Junior Caminero at third base. Bo
I love
Bichette
him.
at short. You got Vaughn Grissom. And of course, when I hear the name Vaughn, you know what I think of, Ross?
Mo Vaughn?
Rick Vaughn.
Rick Vaughn.
Of course. The wild
Oh,
thing.
I got Byron Buxton. How about that?
There you go.
Do you?
Uh,
Nice. I
Yeah.
have to
unfortunately,
draft
you
him.
have Shohei
I know.
Ohtani, so you can't play them both.
I'll trade for him.
Yeah. Oh, you got Eugenio Suarez. He's a perennial Ross pick, I feel like.
I
Who's
love
starters?
him.
You got Framber Valdez as your ace. You got Walker Buehler coming back. You got Justin Verlander coming back. Okay, I got to start concentrating on my players again. Let me
I
see what's
like my
happening
team.
here.
Verlander.
Sorry, I'll go back to your
Move.
teams shortly, but I got to figure out what's going on here.
Oh, wait, I don't have time to say, it's like, oh, your pick's done.
Yep. So I could get some of these young players and see if I can get lightning in a bottle. I already have a lot of young players, though. Anthony Rizzo goes 247th to a team that's named after the Yankees, so obviously a Yankees fan. Let's see here.
You taking the guy who's suspended for 75 games?
Who? Marte? No, thank you.
No, Marte.
I already got a taste of him. I don't need any more in the other league. Okay. Well, I'm going to take Uncle Ted's advice here and take Colt Keith. See how that goes. Second base, third base eligibility. I like that.
I love the
now
name.
I got to figure out what I'm doing with my next pick. Edward Julian. I like that pick.
I have him in our dynasty league.
Yeah. I like that pick. Okay. What's going on with you, Sheehan? Day to day? I'm going to take a chance on Sheehan. What do you guys think?
It's worth a risk at this point in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So there's
in the minors, he's great. It's on, but it's fine.
I've got 3 bench spots left, and then that's it, right?
Yeah.
Draft
Yeah.
is flying by.
Yeah. If you look on the far right, you see 22 out of 25 picks
Yep.
are taken.
Right. So 3 left.
So I'm
Now-
trying to tell the audience like how Yahoo works.
Yeah. So
We
let's
can use
look.
the
Why don't
tools
we
to make draft. Go to standings. Go all the way to the in the middle to standings. Press that.
Yeah.
The-
Okay. I just
press
pressed
the
it.
best
So what is
draft.
it telling us? These are projected.
So, those are just like all the
Well, these
numbers.
are total
and projected,
stats.
Like
Oh, it's my pick.
yeah. So Beavers, Dead Monkeys. Where am I? I'm 6. Go down more. Vlad's
I'm all the way
11.
down,
You're
aren't I?
10. But again, this doesn't mean. I mean, I always this is football too, and it means nothing.
It means nothing, especially because these
No,
cumulative
don't
stats.
be. I mean, Vlad to the bone took a lot of players, so that's why he's.
Yeah. Now projected stats. This also doesn't really mean that much
No,
necessarily.
no,
In fact,
no. It's just a
Yahoo-
fun thing during the draft to look at.
yeah. But let me say
Um,
this also. Yahoo is very arrogant about their picks. They rank you high if you picked like Yahoo does. That's all that means.
Yeah.
So don't
Yeah.
worry if Yahoo ranks you low. It just means you didn't, match up
Casey,
with how they
are you
think.
going to be trading a lot of your players to me or not?
Only the ones that are good. I wouldn't do that to you and trade you bad ones.
This guy's dead.
Cross him off then.
So now we're getting to the back end also, and this is where there's a lot of players who,
All these guys are
they're
going
they're gonna rotate.
be.
You'll drop some. It'll move all over the place.
Might as well take Will Smith or Carlos Estevez. Take your econ teacher.
Never
You wanna
again.
Take Tim Anderson.
Never.
Take
never
Chris
again.
Bryant. Gavin Lux is starting again.
Yeah, these are not bad picks. And Lux has got outfield eligibility too. I'll put him in my queue. I will consider it. So let's see.
Keep going
Is
down.
Jackson
See who else.
Churio
Oh,
already gone?
hard to like.
No.
I
he
don't
is.
know.
Yeah, he's gone. I just went searching for him and he was
I don't
gone.
think James Wood is gone.
And James Woods is still there.
Woods.
I don't think James
Yeah.
Woods is going to be starting. I think he's minor leagues this
No,
year.
he's not going to be starting, but
Okay, well there
we're
went
using
Gavin
bench
Lux. So
spots.
I am going to go with Will Smith. Why not? It adds to my pitching depth. It gives me hopefully a fourth closer.
And
And
tell the crazy stat we said on the show earlier. Smith.
Will Smith apparently has won 3 straight World Series with 3 different teams. And
Yeah.
who are
3
those
years.
teams, Ross?
Oof. Atlanta,
Yep.
Houston,
Yep.
and the Dodgers.
Well,
No,
you got to remember who won last year. Then you'll get it. Hold on a second.
Houston.
What's the deal with Will Benson? Is he good?
Will
He's a
Benson
platoon
is
player.
the
He crushes
guy.
lefties. Or
Crushes
he had,
lefties?
he had a TV series on ABC in the 80s called Benson.
Oh, yes,
Um,
Robert Guillaume.
Yep. And
So I just
now he's playing
Barre,
Major League Baseball.
different.
It's the same guy. Aged unbelievable. I guarantee Casey will mention Ty France during our shows during the season. Guarantee it. There's no way he won't.
he was a hot player to pick up
Casey loves
in drafts.
Ty
but
France.
I think he's faded some at this
I like
point.
Jordan Lawler. Casey, isn't he projected to be in the majors this year?
Starting center fielder, maybe even.
No,
that
shortstop.
right?
Playing him at shortstop. Yeah.
That's actually a great pick. I'm gonna
Well,
add him
then
to
I'll
my queue.
take him.
Don't do that.
Casey,
Well,
you'll
you
be waving
can.
him. You'll be waving him by first week.
Although, actually, now that I look at it, I really do need a backup shortstop of some kind. Oh no, Matt McClain can play there. So actually, I'm fine. See, that's one of the reasons I
Yeah.
picked McClain. Second base shortstop. When you have that kind of eligibility, then now I've got other options at second base. I can slot him in there. That helps. So if Correa gets hurt or if he just doesn't play well, then I've got that. Now let's see. Who else?
What do I have? 1 pick left?
What do we think about?
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
all
I know we like Leody Taveras, but do we like him for this league?
At this point in
Yeah,
the
why
draft,
not?
yeah.
He's in a hot. You're not going to
You
start.
got to
him.
remember, you're in the last round.
Yeah.
Robert Stevenson could be the Angels closer.
He was one of my sleepers at closer that I mentioned today.
There's James Wood.
So Ross, you don't think he's going to come up this year?
Who? Lawler?
No, Wood.
That's what they're saying. But if somebody gets hurt, they might bring him up. You
I'm
never
taking
know.
him. I've
was
been
gonna say,
planning,
there-
I've
there
been
you go.
planning on taking him
mean,
with my
he's-
last pick.
I mean, this isn't a keeper, so that's why I'm not like.
Yeah,
that's why I
although there
said
are
my
there are
last
minor
pick.
league spots, so it's like you can scoop somebody up and then pick somebody up later. So
I
You
do
know, it
have
can be
I do
worth
have 2 NA spots. You're 100% right.
always good to know your league settings.
Rule number 1.
Shane Baz.
Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to get going.
All right, Ross.
Okay.
Well, it was great drafting with you. We look forward to talking next week. We can analyze this draft. Uncle Ted said he wants post-draft analysis. Now here I go. Well, if Jordan Lawler really might play, then I'm going to go ahead and take him and see where it
I
goes.
would.
I'll see where it goes. And Mr. Irrelevant will be Gas House Gang is picking.
Who fixed this?
He's making an argument.
Wait, who did he pick? It didn't say. That's weird.
He's arguing.
What happens now is
Okay, so
All I
now
have is Yoo-hoo and Cocoa Puffs. Got
any kumquat chicken? There we go. We're right on the same thing. Few good men. Okay, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure. This was our draft, and it was tight,
quick.
under an hour. So Ross, good being with you. Case, good being with you. Uncle Ted,
Always.
good being with you. Chris, good being with you. Who else was with us today? I didn't see there were other people with us, but we're glad you watched. Please do let us know if you have comments. Put them in the comments below. We'll answer them. And come to our next week. We've got. Do we have the Tuesday show next week, Casey, or are we not starting?
No, because there's no.
The Tuesday show is waiver wire, so it starts when the season starts. Thursday, we'll have to talk about whether we're having it because I'm actually out of town, but we'll see if you and Ross can do it. Otherwise, we'll be back the following week. We look forward to talking baseball with you guys. It has been a pleasure, and we look forward to talking further with you.
See you, Dan.
All right. Thanks, Casey.